Hi, everybody. I am back with another exciting comic book haul. This last weekend was the last of my 3 weekends in a row of comic book shows. I'm a little bit depressed now that I'd been looking forward to these 3 shows for so long, and now they're done, and I have nothing on the horizon. So that's kind of a bummer. I wasn't quite sure what to show this video. I got a good sized stack for you here. No big keys. If you're one of these watchers, if you're a big key fan, I don't have any big first appearances here or anything like that. I got some good stuff, but nothing like that. So I'm not going to show everything I got because I got a lot of just filler. I got a lot of Marvel Comics Presents. I got a lot of Marvel Team Up, which frankly the covers aren't the best that I was that excited to showcase. But still, I'm chipping away at my run, so that was cool. And I got a bunch of Marvel Fanfare, which are cool. I think one day I might just show the whole run of Marvel Fanfare once I get that together. Very cool book, but I got one or two in here. I had the sad realization this weekend at the comic show. Went to something called MonsterCon, which was not necessarily about monsters. It was your typical con that just had a big grab bag of everything. 1 day show, families, a lot of families, a lot of cute kids dressed up in costumes, a lot of people doing cosplay. That's great. People selling everything under the sun: comics, toys, video games, anything that they think someone would buy, collectible wise, which is great. Which is great. But I came to these 3 shows have really shown me, sadly, that the stuff I want to collect and I want to try to find, primarily like older stuff from the 70s, maybe the 60s, stuff that's a little not really on the beaten path. They're not at these comic shows anymore, or if they are, they're either in terrible condition, wildly overpriced, or the combination of the two. Which I get, like these dealers can only take so much inventory with them, and they want to know what's hot, what's selling. People aren't looking for Marvel Premiere from the 70s. They're looking for variant covers of the latest hot title. What character is going to be in a movie next month, next year? What is it? What's hot? Stuff I'm looking for is usually not hot, which that's me. That's stuff I'm looking for. They're looking to make a buck, obviously. But I made the sad realization that I'll keep going to these shows. Anytime there's a comic show around me, I'm sure I'll go or make every attempt. But I made the sad realization that I think the majority of my big time purchases anymore are gonna come from the internet. And I love eBay. I love screwing around on eBay trying to find books. That's great. It's not the same as finding them in a long box. It's not the same as discovering it and going, "Oh, I got a gem here. I got a goodie." It's fun, but it's just different. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. I got a good stack here, so I'm just going to get into it. It's real random books. I got a bunch of Marvel. So, this is going to be the stuff from the last show I attended the previous weekend. And then some stuff. I'm just going to show a few highlights from the things I picked up this last weekend. Didn't pick up much. I picked up a bunch of Marvel Team Up. I'm just going to show this one because I always thought this cover was hilarious. Marvel Team Up 128, Captain America and Spidey, and it's a photo cover. I don't know the story behind this. I believe this is when the Spider-Man TV show was on CBS. I don't think anything was going on with Captain America, but look at that. That's good stuff. Did you know that Jonathan Frakes, Will Riker from Next Generation, one of his starting gigs was he'd dress up as Captain America for public appearances and parties and things. Hilarious to me. Okay. I also picked up a bunch of Marvel Fanfare. I'm just going to show this one. Marvel Fanfare number 10. 10, 11, and 12 feature this great story by George Perez for the Black Widow. George Perez, tremendous artist. I love George Perez's stuff. So detailed, so good. And he does a really good Black Widow story here. Very underrated. Highly recommend going out and finding this book and the 2 following books. All this stuff's like from the dollar bin, unless I tell you differently. Found some cool Silver Surfers from the 90s. Silver Surfer was written by Jim Starlin and then Ron Mars. It's a really good series. The more and more I pick up this series, I really enjoy it. But I found, everything with Thanos is crazy popular right now. And I saw this book at the convention actually selling for, I don't know, like $8 or something. Found it in the dollar bin. Silver Surfer 56. Cool cover. Ron Lim cover. The evil Thanos. And then I had another Silver Surfer, the next one on the run, 57. This is all taking place during the Infinity Gauntlet, so cool, you know? Just, I enjoy the Infinity Gauntlet miniseries. Cool stuff. Not to be confused with good stuff. Okay, now these next, I also picked up a bunch, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, I dig the Spider-Clone Saga. Well, I don't know if I dig it. When I started collecting comics, the Spider-Clone Saga was just starting. And ramping up to the Spider-Clone Saga specifically was just starting. It was a real depressing time for Spider-Man. They're really putting him through the ringer. But I've been trying to collect those books. I'd like to get the whole thing together. That whole ugly mess, I'd like to own the whole thing. I'm a weirdo. So I'm only showing these because I have a huge irritation going on right now. So this guy was selling sets, you know, miniseries and runs of books together. I got this for like $5. It's The Shrieking, parts 1 through 4 in Amazing Spider-Man. Shrieking Part 1, Amazing Spider-Man 390. Mark Bagley art. I love Mark Bagley. He's great. My irritation's coming, you'll see. The Shrieking Part 2, Amazing Spider-Man 391. Okay. And then I always like this cover. It's a play off of, obviously, Amazing Spider-Man 50. Amazing Spider-Man 392. Shrieking Part 3. And then I opened these books at my house. They were in like a big pack together, so it's all 4 parts. I have lost, in 24 hours, Part 4. I don't know where it is. It's driving me insane. The book is nothing. Amazing Spider-Man 393. It's not a key book. It's not valuable. I can go on eBay right now and get it for probably like $5 with shipping. It's nothing. But I have it. It's in this house somewhere. I went through everything last night. I started tearing the house apart, going through the books that I'd bought, other things, other old bags and boards. So I rebagged and board things. I was tearing apart my recycling, looking through the boards that I threw out. I don't know where this book went, the next issue went. I don't know. Help me. I always pick this book up when I see it because I'm convinced it's just speculation on my part. I love this character. First appearance. I always find it this 50-cent bin. Sword of Azrael #1. First appearance of Azrael. Joe Quesada art. Denny O'Neil wrote it. Great book. I probably got like 5 copies of this by now. Then I found some more of my Mike Allred Silver Surfer run, which I was really excited about. Beautiful art. Great series. Silver Surfer #6. Pick these up, people. These are so good. And #8, Silver Surfer. 10. And 11. More DC books. I picked up a few DC books. This one I strictly picked up for the cover. I thought this was good. Adventures of Superman 475, featuring Superman getting beat up by Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash. I have no idea what's going on in this issue, but it was like 50 cents. So I picked it up. Dan Jurgens art. Heck yeah. Then I found, I had the first 2 issues of this miniseries, or I did. But I finally found all 5 parts of this in the cheap bins. Legends of the Dark Knight, #16, Venom Part 1. Introduction to Batman gets hooked on the drug Venom, which is the super steroid that Bane is on. Very cool story. I read this. Very, very good stuff. Denny O'Neil. There's Part 1. And #17, Legends of the Dark Knight. He's all crazy. And Part 3, #18. Cool cover. Bruce Wayne just dejected. Beard going on. Long hair. In this issue, spoiler alert, Alfred locks him in the Batcave at Bruce Wayne's request to rid him of his addiction for a month. And after a month, he comes out like it's been 4 years and it's Castaway or something. His hair's all crazy long. He's got this huge beard. Like, we were just gone a month. Like, I don't think it'd be that crazy, but whatever. It's nitpicking. Number 4, Batman fighting a shark. Can't go wrong with Batman fighting a shark. And issue number 20, Venom Part 5. Batman. Cool, right? I picked up a bunch of Marvel Comics Presents. I'm only going to show this one because I love this cover. Sam Keith did a bunch of covers in the 90s. Marvel Comics Presents number 118. This is Wolverine fighting Venom. It's a whole mini-series in here. Very cool cover. Always thought it was pretty striking. Sam Keith. Very cool artist. Okay, then my last set of stuff here. This is from a couple weekends ago now. When I found all that good Bronze Age stuff. The guy had a big run of the Invaders for $1 each. These are great, pretty high grade books. Invaders number 9. Yeah. Union Jack, Baron Blood. Yes. Invaders number 13. The Golem Strikes. It's a fun series. I look forward to getting this whole run. The Invaders number 23. Fighting the Scarlet Scarab. Roy Thomas was just throwing some random wacky villains out there. It's pretty cool. Number 27. And number 28. Oh, look how pretty that comic is. Bronze Age, Marvel, yes. This is the kind of stuff I look for at the dealers. It's a comic show, and they're like, I didn't bring any Invaders. No one's going to buy this. Yes, they will. I'll buy it. But I understand their point. Invaders 37. Cool. And Invaders 38. Just looking at these books makes me smile. And Invaders 39. Very cool. Highly recommend picking these up. And last but not least, again, no big keys, nothing crazy. I found these really nice issues of Captain America from the early 70s. Captain America 186. I'm working on my Captain America run. I got a pretty decent set going on. Very cool. Falcon fighting Cap? What? What's happening? And then last but not least, I found this in the dollar bin, and I was really excited about this. High grade, beautiful Jack Kirby cover. Cataclysmic Kirby action in the mighty... And I couldn't read it. Cataclysmic Kirby action in the mind-boggling Marvel manner. Captain America fighting an Incredible Hulk-looking bad guy there. Very cool cover. Very, very cool. Very happy to have it. I love the cover copy. Very cool. And that's what I got this time, people. I don't know when I'll be back. I don't have any comic shows in the future that I'm aware of. I'll just keep hunting locally and see what I can come up with. But thank you so much for watching, commenting, subscribing, leaving thumbs up. All very much appreciated. If I don't comment back, I'm sorry. I just lose track of time. I try to get everybody back. But thank you all so much. Very much appreciated. Happy hunting.